about power today, I came across the most perfect description of how we are the co-creators of our life experience. It was written by Ernest Holmes in his incredible book, The Science of Mind, which I am quoting. Because thought is made of stuff that forms the universe into definite creation, the law is charged with the power that we give it, no more and no less. It responds by correspondence. It is a mirror and a perfect one. It molds our ideas and beliefs into visible form and casts them back multiplied. It does not know that it is doing this, but it knows how to do it. This is one of the great enigmas of the universe. The nature of reality is such that the universal mind has unlimited power, but so far as man is concerned, it has only the power which he gives to it. He gives it power when he says, "I am weak, sick, or unhappy." It says for him what he first says for himself. And since for countless ages, man has believed that which is not true of God, his body, and the environment reflect this limited concept of the universe. This law is a force in nature to be used and brought under conscious control of the spirit of man, which is his conscious mind. Man's conscious mind is the consciousness of God in him. Mind as law is helpless without direction. It has nowhere to go and nothing to do of itself. It must be directed, or it will do nothing of permanent worth for man. Mind as law is an abstraction, merely a possibility. Man is a concrete knower. He is the consciousness of spirit, individualized. Personality of God multiplied. Spiritual man is one with spiritual God. Spirit operates through man as self-knowingness. And this makes man distinct and different from all other creations so far as mentality is concerned. Mind as law is unconscious intelligence and lives only through man. It is his to command, his servant. It has no desire of its own. Man is its desire, will, and purpose. While mind as law is always subjected to man's desire, we must not forget that it has an infinite intelligence within itself. It is mind in the abstract and in the unformed. It is mind in an unthought state, so to speak. It takes concrete form from desires and mental images impressed upon it. It resides within us for the purpose of being used, and it should be used definitely and with conscious knowledge that it is being used for a specific purpose. It will do for us whatever we wish it to do, provided that we first create the thought mold. God as conscious mind is spirit. God as subjective mind is law. God as conscious mind is self-knowing. But the law of God's mind, like all other laws of nature, is given to us to be used. The law of mind obeys the orders that are given it, whether we are conscious or unconscious that such orders are being given. Being entirely sensitive to our thought, and by its very nature, absolutely receptive as well as intelligent and responsive to it, and at the same time being creative, it is easy to see what a tremendous power we have at our conscious disposal. The universal mind in its subjective state is what we mean by the law of mind. The subjective medium is limitless and can do anything that we may wish it to do. It must obey the conscious thought since it has no power to reason other than deductively. This is why conscious thought has power. Power and energy are phases of mind acting as law. Mind in all its phases is some part of God. Man is some part of God, and since God or spirit is a complete and perfect unit, then man's mind is simply the place where he individualizes God. That passage was so powerful and so deep that you may need to listen to it again. In a nutshell, he's describing how our thoughts unleash the law of attraction to create miracles in our lives. You honestly have no idea how powerful you truly are.